Welcome to this edition of Channel 97 News.
We come to you today from Senor Robinson's classroom, and here's a look at just some of the stories you will see on today's show.
We take a look at how Oakville students help their community.
The OHS marching band performs for an honorable cause.
We talk to 4 OHS teachers who have announced their retirement.
And we profile a little-known player on the OHS baseball team.
We'll have all that and much more on today's edition of Channel 97 News.
And it all starts now.
Welcome back to Eyes on the Tigers, Channel 97 News. I'm Maddie O'Brien.
And I'm Maddie Elking. Recently, many Oakville students participated in community service. Here's our story on service learning projects.
Oakville students set out on May 1st and 2nd to help around the community for service learning. Let's take a look at just some of the things they did to help around Oakville.
Well, right now, we're just helping out these kids, pretty much, checking to make sure they got their spelling right, and if they do, then we give them a sticker. It's pretty awesome.
Well, today we were sent here to mulch and basically kind of landscape Jefferson Barracks because it looks bad, and that's basically it today.
We are here as a service project for part of our school to help get hours for A+ and things like that.
So we brought 45 students over here to Beerbaum Elementary, and they are in the classrooms helping students. Students seem to be looking up to them, and they're helping out. I've seen a lot of people with a smile on their faces today. So.
We all know what students gain from these experiences, but who else benefited from these projects?
I think my students really benefit from this because a lot of them do not have older siblings, brothers and sisters. A lot of them come from single-parent families, so just having these children listen to them reading, it's just such a treat for them, and it really helps them to be better readers. The more practice, the better they get.
I guess it benefits all these veterans and stuff we're doing the work for, because he was telling me that they do all the volunteer work up here, so it feels good, helping them out and everything.
I think it's great for the kids because the smaller kids are seeing the older kids as role models, and they look up to them. And I cannot wait for next year and the year after. So I'm going to make sure I schedule field day based on when the EOC testing is at the high schools.
With photographers Kevin Darnold, Maddie Elkin, Adam Rowland, and Kier De La Fuente, I'm Alex Ugrich for Channel 97 News.
Maddie and Kira check in with some OHS award winners on Around OHS.
Hi, I'm Sophie Syme, and this is Around OHS. Our first story talks about the recent success of our choir program. Kevin Darnold has more.
The Oakville Choir Department brought 6 choirs composed of 130 kids to New York City to compete in the Heritage Music Festival. Altogether, the choir department took home 6 gold awards, certifying the hard work that the choirs put in throughout the year. However, those were not the only awards being given out that night.
What I'd like to next present is the Maestro Award.
The Maestro Award is awarded to a student who participates in an ensemble but has a solo within the large ensemble. So in our case, there were 4 of us who had solos within one song, and we were lucky enough to all get individual Maestro Awards.
I was incredibly surprised, and I was happy that we all 4 got one.
It was amazing. It was just, because it's like a award that I've got, a trophy, it was just one more thing to add on to all of the accomplishments I've had over the 4 years.
Congratulations to Kevin Kuchno, John Duchesne, Hannah Martin, and Jordan Mahowski, and the entire choir department for bringing home the gold. With Alex Heurich, I'm Kevin Darnold for Channel 97 News.
3 students, Aaron Johansson, Cody Runge, and Nick Soljak, won awards in a recent architectural design contest. Johansson also qualified for a national competition.
A
taking architecture now. This is my second year. And when you take it for your second year, you enter NAWIC's national competition. It starts at the district level. You draw about 7 drawings, and they give you a prompt. This year it was for an elderly couple. Recently I won regionals, and then May 15th they're judging the national level.
3 ProStart students, Krista Lugas, Sam Demir, and Michael Dickens, won the L'École Culinaire cooking contest. Each student was awarded $18,000 to attend L'École Culinaire.
Look at a mystery box that they give us. It was very stressful in the kitchen.
All the teams went to a room, like the judges and the chefs talked about like our dishes and described them to us and stuff like that. And tells like what we did and what we did wrong. We weren't 4th and 3rd, so we were glad about that. So we were either 2nd or 1st, and that was great. They said Oakville for 1st, and I don't know, it was exciting.
The scholarship definitely helps. It's 4 semesters long, no payment.
It pays for about like 40 weeks, a little under a year, and after that you get like a certificate or some kind of diploma, and then you can either further your education from there or not.
Congratulations to Michael Menkes, who placed first in the U.S. Extemporaneous Speaking event.
I recently won the Missouri State High School Activities Association, or MISHA, state championship in United States Extemporaneous Speaking. It's a speech and debate event where I draw 3 topics out of an envelope, all pertaining to current events, and I have 30 minutes to write a 7-minute speech on that topic using cited sources. So it's a very difficult event, but it's also quite rewarding.
Congratulations also go out to Luka Icevic, who won a gold medal at the Skills USA state competition. He will be competing in nationals this summer. And that's a look at Around OHS. I'm Sophie Syme with Kira De La Fuente for Channel 97 News.
The OHS Marching Band recently performed at Lambert Airport in honor of individuals who made sacrifices for our country. Here's the story.
This is the second honor flight fundraiser that they're doing. Last year was out at Chaminade. This year they decided to do a jet hangar party, kind of like it was in the 40s when the vets came back from World War II. And DeSmet did the band last year, so this year they were looking for a band to come play. It just happened to fall in that our students were going to Hawaii for the USS Missouri 70th anniversary. I talked to Mr. Brakefield, everything just kind of fit real nice. And we got Mr. Boltaz, the World War II vet, 91-year-old, came and talked last week. And hopefully a lot of kids are getting some information about it and learning from the material.
My granddaughter, Amber Cannon, is a percussionist with the Oakville High School Band. My dad, Joseph Luna, her great-grandfather, and I went on an honor flight about 6 years ago. It was an amazing experience. My dad was very grateful for the opportunity because it is such a huge experience to be remembered and recognized from this time era. And I felt very privileged to be able to go to be his guardian.
Greater St. Louis Honor Flight is a not-for-profit, so we are dependent on donations from groups, military groups. We have a lot of schools who work with us and raise funds, and Oakville High School is participating in such a spectacular way to come out here for the purpose of honoring and thanking our veterans. I am so grateful. I am so pleased, and I hope they feel special, and because they have truly, truly honored the heroes of our day.
Photographer Megan Menzel, I'm Morgan Smith with Channel 97 News.
Here's a story on some experienced teachers at OHS who have made this year their last.
4 teachers have announced their retirement at the end of the year. Math teacher Mrs. Toretta, Spanish teacher Senora Robinson, business teacher Mrs. Bauer, and math teacher Mrs. Goki. They have all made many contributions to OHS over these years.
I was really blessed to have the opportunity to come here because when I was at the middle school, I got to work together with some of the high school teachers to develop the new curriculum for the principles of Algebra 1A, 1B, and I wanted the chance to teach it. So I feel very, very lucky to have had that chance to come here.
Currently, I do Spanish Club with Mrs. Weber and Spanish Honor Society. Mrs. Weber and I got that started. This is our 3rd year coming up. We just had our initiation. I have taken kids to Spain with Mrs. Weber multiple times and Mrs. King also.
I hope that I have taught, especially my personal finance students,
to be savvy spenders and savers when they get out in the real world.
One thing they will miss most is the impact that their students have made on them.
They have learned from me half as much as I have learned from them, because I feel like I learn something new from them every single day.
If nothing else, they certainly make me laugh on a daily basis, and that's the good part about teaching. And I love that every day when I come in a classroom, I never quite know how the kids are going to react or what they're going to do. I think the kids keep you young.
I have learned so much from the students here. How to have a good time, how to learn, what they're interested in learning.
After retirement, they plan to take on some personal interests in their free time.
I'm going to do some volunteer work, possibly at some place like Fox Theater or Stages.
Well, I am coming back next year to teach first and second block, Spanish 4 and 5.
And I promised my 12-year-old daughter that once I retired, she'd get a dog, so she's pretty excited.
Good luck to these retiring teachers. We wish you the best. With photographers Morgan Williams and Maddie O'Brien, I'm Sydney Thompson for Channel 97 News.
Now we meet a member of the OHS baseball team who gets little recognition but has a big role on the team. Evan Locknett has the story.
His name is not on a roster. He never gets to play in a game. But Kevin Ohlendorf is very much a part of the OHS varsity baseball team.
He does everything the team does with the exception of being able to play during the games. He practices with us. He takes batting practice, fielding practice during games. He charts pitches. We have him involved in doing a variety of things to help the coaching staff out.
Some call it redshirting, but it really is not like that. He is being given an opportunity to practice and pursue a roster spot next season.
Like being a part of the team, it allows me to be a part of the program so that I have a better chance to be a part of the team next year.
This is something head coach Rich Sturm has done in the past.
We give it usually to a kid that we think very highly of, that we think has some potential and ability, and keeps them involved in the program for a year. And you know, with Kevin being a junior, it gives him an opportunity to see how we run our varsity program, gives him an opportunity to work on some things that he needs to get better at.
Ohlendorf, commonly known as Beans due to his resemblance of the character from Even Stevens, is admired by his teammates.
What we enjoy about Beans is that he's a pretty funny little guy. He always brings great intensity and excitement, and always brings us a good laugh every now and then.
He brings a good personality, fun entertainment, brings a rally snake every game to help win. It's really fun. Love having him on the team.
I was really surprised at how they kind of took me in, and now I look at a lot of them like close friends.
Ohlendorf is not only improving his own game, but he helps the team stay loose. Even though he does not play, he contributes to the team in many ways. With Zach Romelius, I'm Evan Locknett for Channel 97 News.
And now it's time to see what Natalie and Sophie are up to as we go tiger walking.
Welcome to the final edition of Tiger Walking. Instead of asking students questions, we decided to show them a fake video to get their reaction.
Hello, Oakville High School. This is Mr. Bullington talking to you about some exciting changes that are going to occur next school year. As many of you are aware, we're getting a brand new superintendent, and we're also getting a brand new, first time ever, dress code right here at Oakville High School. For next school year, all of you are going to have the opportunity to wear the school colors each and every day.
The opportunity.
All students will be allowed to wear black,
gold, or white polos.
Oh, hell no.
For our young ladies. You may wear skirts, shorts, or skirts.
They must
This
reach
isn't true.
down past your
No.
fingertips. Gentlemen, you will be wearing slacks next school year.
No, I won't.
Those slacks may be
I don't even own slacks.
or
I got
black.
some slacks. I haven't ever worn dress pants to like a school dance. You can borrow some of mine. Alright.
There are no hats or large headbands unless, of course, they're with the Oakville Tiger emblem or on special Fridays. We'll talk about that again in just a moment.
What's Bolton doing?
No yoga.
It's his first year. He's already making rules.
And of course, your blouse or top must be modest. And ladies, for next school year, your hair color must always be of a natural color. Of course, you're
That
allowed
means
to
no dyeing your hair, Natalie.
But once again,
Oh my gosh,
the
my
dye
hair is
must be of a natural color. And gentlemen, for you, for those of you that are beginning to grow, you must keep it neatly trimmed because scruffies
Oh, I'd have to
will
shave
not
this?
be allowed.
I've been working on this
For
since
shoes,
February 16th.
No flip-flops, no sandals. We're keeping you safe. Jeans and Oakville-related attire will be allowed on those special Fridays and game days. Ladies and gentlemen, this is a great opportunity for you. Make yourself, your parents, and Oakville proud. We're looking forward to seeing you next year, and keep this in mind that Claw Mart will be selling all of the school-related appropriate dress code items starting in May.
I'm gonna throw up.
That was god-awful. This better be a sick joke.
Again, this video is not real, but keep it classy, Oakville. I'm Natalie Schmidt with Sophie Syme and photographer Michaela Deacon with Channel 97 News.
Well, that wraps up this edition of Channel 97 News. We hope that you'll join us for our senior broadcast on May 20th.
And remember to check out all of our broadcasts on myohsonline.com. Just click on the Channel 97 tab. Thanks for watching today's show. I'm Maddie O'Brien.
And I'm Maddie Elking. And remember, Oakville, keep your eyes on the Tigers.
What does he do to help you out? Just on a daily basis, how does he help you guys stay loose?
Usually, after a long day at school, come out here around 2:30. We'll cuddle from like 2:30 to like 2:45. After we cuddle, we'll hold hands for another like 10 minutes. Then we both eat Lunchables. Sometimes we switch off. I'll get the pizza, he gets the nachos. And then after that, we do baseball or whatever. Then after the game is when it really gets fun. We'll go get a snow cone or something like that. And then, we trade baseball cards and stuff, just fun stuff. So, I don't know, that's about it.